Hey everybody, I'd like to welcome you to the introductory video for New Hope Rising Incorporated. Sometimes we shorten it and just say NHR, but it's New Hope Rising Incorporated is the full name. My name is Raymond Kidd, and I am the founder and executive director of this organization. The purpose of this video is actually twofold. First of all, I wanted to put a face to the organization. Nowadays, with the accessibility of the internet, there's a lot of businesses out there that start up. Some claim to be nonprofit and whatever. And I just wanted to make sure that there was no doubt in anybody's mind that this was, in fact, a legitimate business. We started, I started the process to become a nonprofit organization back in November of 2016. And through the process, it was rather long, but through the process, we became recognized by the state of Florida as an incorporated business in March of 2017, and finally gained our recognition by the IRS as a 501c3 nonprofit in March of 2018, retrograded or backdated to March of 2017 to line up with our date of incorporation. The purpose of New Hope Rising Incorporated is to reach out to youth. Our mission goal is to help them realize that they have phenomenal potential. And so this organization would like to be able to reach out to youth in a variety of environments. When the organization first came to my mind, and it was placed on my heart by God, all youth were included in it, but it was primarily focused on trying to reach out to at-risk and adjudicated youth. And as time has progressed, I've started to realize that why wait until they become at risk, or why wait until they are already in the system, in other words, adjudicated? Why wait until that time? Why not be able to reach out to them beforehand? So what our intent is right now is to be a service provider, to be able to go out to various places, such as schools, such as places of incarceration, such as group homes, such as youth-centric organizations. And when I say youth-centric organizations, I'm talking about organizations that focus on serving youth. Organizations like Teen Challenge, organizations like the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, going to different youth groups, different church youth groups, and being able to speak to them on the things that God plans for their lives. And I'm not going to get down to the nitty gritty as far as what God's specific plan is for them, because I don't know those things. God knows those things, and He'll reveal them to them at the given point in time where they need to realize that. My purpose, or this organization's purpose, is to get them to focus on how to move forward in those things. Back in the late 1990s, I started writing a book, and I finally finished it and authored it. And it's the book that I use to help to support the organization. And that book is this one right here. It's called The Young Person Survival Manual: How to Survive in Today's Ever-Changing World. Now, that book came from an inspiration from God for me to write it. And it is based on my military experience and taking specifically things that we understand as far as how to develop discipline and how to become a soldier, and looking at how to become a soldier in God's army. And I know that there are people out there that may not appreciate that particular statement because they're non-believers or whatever, and that's fine. I have my beliefs and my faith, And that's what this organization is founded on. And the intent is to help others realize, regardless of what their denomination is, and even in a public setting, if they have no set religious belief. AA uses what's called the 12 steps, and when they refer to a higher power, and that higher power can be whatever they believe it to be. And I just simply identify the fact that my higher power is God, and I have that specific relationship with Him through His Son Jesus. And in the public school setting, I can tailor the message, not watering it down to blandness, but be able to tailor a message that gets the point across. That, you're here for a reason. And everything happens for a reason. And where you're at today in your life may not be where you want to be. And part of that may be as a result of your own choices. And some of that may be a result of choices made by others that impact you. There's a theory known as the butterfly theory, or the ripple effect theory, where what one person does, like dropping a rock in a puddle, will have outreaching ripples or outreaching effects on others around them. And the purpose of this organization is to help individuals become aware of not only the ripples that they create, but how other people's ripples affect them, and help them to understand that they don't have to be a victim to other people's ripples, and also at the same time not to victimize others by their actions. And so in a nutshell, I'm talking about character development. That's the primary thing of New Hope Rising, is to be able to take a look at the individual and help them come to a point in their life where they can realize that the choices they make in life actually do have an impact on others. And with that being said, I'm just going to wrap this video up right now and just say, I'd like for you to take a look at the website. We're at www.newhoperising, all one word, .org. Be cautious. There is another organization out there that is New Hope Rising, but theirs is New Hope Rising NY. They're in New York, and they are a substance abuse recovery center. And though I address the fact of substance abuse in the things that I deal with, I don't focus on it. I'm not a substance abuse counselor or anything of that nature. So again, I'd like for you to just take the time to take a look at our website. If you are in a position to recommend somebody to come in and do guest speaking, on the website there is a means to get in contact with us. Please let me know. Also, you can buy the book that I talked about on there, and 100% of the proceeds from the sales of those books from that website goes to the organization. If you buy the book outside of New Hope Rising, if you buy it through Barnes & Noble or some other online source, if you buy it, at a retail store, I have an agreement with God that the first 10% of those sales, the royalties from those sales, goes to tithes. The second 10% comes to me, and the remaining 80% goes to the organization. But that's me as the author, not me as the founder of the organization. Again, we've worked it out with the board of New Hope Rising, and they've agreed that they wanted to go ahead and make this available on the website as a resource, but also as a funding source for the organization directly. So again, I'd like to just thank you for your time in listening to this video, and I wish you all the best, and God bless you.